It was one of those suffocating summer afternoons when the house felt unusually silent, almost too quiet. I found myself wandering the halls with a strange mix of curiosity and unease, knowing full well that secrets have a way of creeping out when you least expect them, and today, it seemed, would be no different. As I passed my stepson's closed door, the oddest instinct took hold of me. It was a mix of motherly concern, lingering suspicion, and an inexplicable need to see what he was up to. It was a feeling I hadn't had since the early days, when our blended family was just beginning to find its rhythm and every small incident felt like a test of trust. So, with a deep breath, I knocked softly. No answer. I heard a strange shuffling inside, and my heart rate picked up a little. I gently turned the knob, my mind racing with all the worst-case scenarios, and there he was. Not in trouble, not in mischief as I had feared, but sitting in a state of silent frustration. His laptop was open, papers scattered everywhere, and he had that furrowed brow that always reminded me so much of his father. He was completely defeated by a homework assignment. In that moment, I realized how often I'd misunderstood him, jumping to conclusions based on shadows of the past, the ghosts of my own insecurities. The problem wasn't him, it was my own assumptions. So I stepped in and quietly asked if he needed help. I sat beside him on the edge of the bed, and immediately he relaxed. The tension in his shoulders just dissolved as he started explaining the complex calculations, the theory that just wouldn't click no matter how hard he tried. As I listened, guiding him with gentle prompts and asking questions to make him think differently, I felt this unexpected warmth. It was a deep connection that went beyond the usual roles of stepmother and stepson. It was a reminder that family isn't always about strict definitions, but about moments like these, where understanding and patience bridge the gaps that life sometimes forces between us. The hours passed in a quiet rhythm of shared focus. We laughed at silly mistakes and sighed with relief at every breakthrough. It was just the simple comfort of being present for each other. The afternoon sunlight had shifted across the floor, casting long shadows and reminding us that time waits for no one. Yet, in our tiny bubble, it felt almost suspended when he finally closed his books with a victorious smile. A glint of pride in his eyes. I knew my earlier judgment had been so misplaced. The real problem wasn't some imagined mischief, but my own tendency to see the worst in situations before taking the time to truly observe and understand. As I helped him clear the clutter and make sense of the chaos, I felt a profound sense of gratitude for the trust he had shown in letting me into that vulnerable space. It struck me then that this is what parenthood, even step-parenthood, is truly about. It's showing up when it matters, listening when words are difficult, and guiding when direction is needed. It's about loving without conditions or expectations. As the evening crept in, bringing with it a golden sunset that painted the walls in soft amber, he leaned back. A mischievous smile tugged at the corners of his lips as he teased me about how dramatic I'd been, just trying to peek into his room. I laughed. a genuine, unburdened laugh that carried away the tension I hadn't even realized I'd been holding on to. In that laughter, I felt a shift, a subtle transformation in our relationship. It promised more trust, more honesty, and a deeper understanding than we had ever had before. We moved to the kitchen to make some iced tea, chatting casually about the weekend, his friends, and school projects. I marveled at the simplicity of the moment, the quiet heroism of everyday life. I realized how small actions can carry enormous significance, how a door that I had hesitated to open could become the threshold to a stronger bond. As we settled down with our drinks, the sounds of the neighborhood settling into an evening hum around us, I reflected on the journey that had brought us here. From initial awkwardness and tentative trust to this newfound comfort. It showed me how misunderstandings can morph into opportunities for connection, if only we have the patience to look, to really look. I made a silent, firm promise to myself that I would carry this lesson forward. I would not allow my fears or old insecurities to dictate my reactions. I would nurture this relationship with care, attention, and unwavering presence. Because these quiet victories, these tender reconciliations, they are what truly matter, far beyond any drama or imagined crises. As night fell and we moved on to our evening routines, with him heading off to tackle more assignments and me tidying the kitchen with a peaceful heart, I realized that the day's unexpected turn had been a gift. It was a reminder that life's tension often masks hidden opportunities for growth, connection, and love. In the stillness of the night, I felt a quiet pride, not just in helping him solve a problem, but in having met my own anxieties with patience and compassion. In having turned a moment of potential conflict into one of mutual respect and understanding. As I finally retreated to my own room, the soft hum of the house settling around me, I carried with me the warm glow of that afternoon. It was a lesson in observation, empathy, and the delicate art of building trust. I knew that tomorrow would bring its own challenges, its own misunderstandings. But it would also bring the possibility of more moments like this. Moments where love, patience, and presence can transform ordinary days into extraordinary memories that linger long after the sun has set. These moments leave behind a deeper bond, a stronger family, and a quiet, unshakable sense of peace that only comes when we take the time to truly see each other. And in that realization, I drifted to sleep, comforted by the knowledge that even in the smallest acts of care and attention, we can change lives. Starting with those closest to us. Sometimes, the most unexpected moments, like walking past a closed door and deciding to knock, can become the most meaningful, shaping our relationships in ways we never could have imagined. Thank you so much for listening to my story today. If you've ever had a moment like this, one where a misunderstanding turned into a beautiful connection, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories about the little moments that make life big. See you next time.